Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the importance of cybersecurity. Since companies nowadays lean more towards the usage of technology, there is an increasing responsibility for them to keep electronic information private and safe from damage. Therefore, it is important for us to learn about the trend and effect of data breaches. I found the data from Breach Level Index website, which provides statistics of data breaches from 2013 to July 2017. In this video, I'm going to show you how I organize and analyze the worldwide data breaches records with Excel by using Dashboard, Pivot Table, Big Map, and Power View. So let's get started. I separate all records into 4 datasets. The first one in orange color includes records in 2017 from January to July. By using the counter function, we can see that there are 443 breach incidents occurred in 2017 up to July 29th. By adding filter from here on the home section, we can see categories of different variables. For example, there are 5 types and 4 sources of breaches. On the other hand, conditional formatting is very helpful in giving users a general idea of trend by just skimming through the datasets. I applied color scales for the records, breached column, and data bar for risk score. By scrolling down, you can easily identify certain records that catch your attention with a comparatively large or small amounts. I applied the same techniques to other 3 datasets for records in 2016, which is identified in yellow containing 923 records, and records in 2015, which is identified in green containing 959 records, and the combined dataset with records from 2013 to 2017 identified in blue with 3,904 records in total. I then create a dashboard for each dataset by using pivot tables. We first select the entire table by Ctrl-A and click Pivot Chart under Insert section. You can choose to create a new worksheet or combine all pivot tables from the same dataset in one single worksheet like what I did here. I designed the first pivot table to show the number of breach incidents in different years. I select year as row on x-axis and count of organization breached as value which shows on y-axis. We then go to Pivot Table tool, Analyze, and Pivot Chart to develop different types of chart as desired. I chose bar chart since year is a categorical variable and post the chart on the dashboard. This is the dashboard for the combined 2013 to 17 dataset. I post all results related to the same dataset on this dashboard. In the first bar chart, we can see there is a stable trend of number of breaches throughout 2014 to 16 with approximately 1,000 records per year. Since dataset only contains records up to July 17, the 2017 bar is then significantly smaller comparing to others. The first pie chart shows the portion of records lost in different industries. We can see that almost half of the records were lost in technology industry and 14% was lost in the government industry. The second pie chart compares different sources of breaches. Majority of breach incidents were lost due to malicious outsiders, and the second and third most popular sources of breaches were accidental loss and malicious insider respectively. The third pie chart presents different types of breaches. We can see that 67% of breach incidents are identified theft, 12% of them are account access, and 11% of them are financial access. The line chart below identifies the frequency of breaches in different risk scores. Breach incidents mainly locate at a moderate risk level where the most of them are at around 5.2 to 5.4 risk score. The boxes next to charts are slicers, which act as filter to modify searching criteria. For example, when we click 2015 under year to show only records in 2015, the charts on the left will automatically be updated. The Bing map below can present numerical results as size of dots in different locations. I generated these two tables by pivot table and copy results to the right of the map. The first table in the middle addresses the total number of records lost in different countries, where the second table on the right shows the risk score of breaches happened in different locations. From the results, we can see that the United States has a comparatively large amount of data breaches. I created different dashboards with the same format as this one for the other three datasets for 2015, 2016, and 2017 separately. In the 2016 dashboard, there are 558 million of data breaches happened in October 2016, which is the highest among the other months. From the first pie chart on the upper right, we can see that technology, entertainment, and government industries evenly share similar portions of records stolen. When we look at the third and fourth chart, malicious, outsider, and identified theft are the leading source and type of breaches respectively, with 65% and 70% of each. The risk score remains at around 5.2 and 5.4 from the line chart results. As always, most of the breach incidents occurred in US. In the Power View tab, I include a timeline to compare how number of breach incidents changes with risk score and locations in different years in order to predict the future. I put the average of risk score in X value section so it shows along the X-axis. I put the count organization breach in Y value column so it shows on the Y-axis. I then set the size of bubble as sum of breached records and location as details so we can identify bubbles as different locations. The play axis is set for years so we can observe how other variables change with years. The play axis is set for years so we can observe how other variables change with years. When we click Start, we can see that US has a relatively large size than other countries, which means that US has the largest amount of data breaches occurred throughout 2013 to 2017. The US bubble floats up and down within the risk range between 4 to 6. On the other hand, other countries have fewer numbers of records lost and therefore sink at the bottom of X-axis. If you observe closely enough, you can see that majority of the bubbles stayed in the middle of risk score axis, while some of them moving rigorously along it. So this concludes my video. Thank you for watching.